Back again like we never left, but we did. We've been gone a long time. 11 good minutes. Good news and wholesome banter, starring Matt
There it
and
is.
Peaceful Glen, a.k.a.
Peaceful Glen.
Poolside Glen.
Coming to you live from the best state in the nation.
The Bomb Cyclone has left California, apparently.
Yep. Finally got some sunshine again.
Yeah, back to status quo. What's the temperature out there?
It's about 65 right now.
We got a balmy 28, but we got the same sunshine you do.
Oof.
I just went for a run. I came back in. I took a shower. I couldn't tell if it was hot or cold. I was effectively numb. I could not tell.
You were numb. You were numb.
I was numb. I had the temperature at like where I normally have it, and I couldn't feel anything, so I made it colder, and I still couldn't feel anything. And I was like, that's fine. I took a cold shower, I guess.
That's how you know it's cold outside.
That's how you know. And it's like get out of the shower, and it's like my legs are just red. You do what you have to do for your body. Stay healthy, kids.
Got to.
We got a fun show for you. Glenn just got back from his trip to visiting Denver. He was Denver Glenn for a couple of days. Lil Meats' his first rodeo, my first rodeo, not Glenn's first rodeo.
Shout out Lil Meats.
He took some cuts, so there might be some footage for our viewers out there who are checking this out on YouTube. If you want to see where Glenn swings at. Yeah, and a couple other surprises. But we're going to start. Glenn, give me something you're grateful for today.
I'm grateful for this California sunshine, man. Feels amazing after like 2 weeks and a half of straight rain. So this is nice.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
You're not used to that kind of, you're not like Seattle. Like I can't wait until it's going to happen inevitably. Seattle, Glenn, at some point in your life. Like how are you going to handle that? I don't know, but
cross that bridge when we get there, I guess.
68 and sunny, nothing to complain about there. I'm going to go with, on the subject of that shower where I couldn't feel anything, the fact that I could take a cold shower and not have to worry about feeling cold during a cold shower.
Was it really a cold shower then?
I don't know.
Bottom
line is people say cold showers are good for you, and that's a really trendy thing in health.
Yeah, it's good.
A cold shower, but I didn't have the whole like.
It's good if you can feel the cold. That's the point.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I get the same effect from going for a run in the cold and when my body gets numb.
I don't think so.
If there's any experts out there listening, weigh in the comments below. All right, Glenn, kick us off because you're the expert here. We took Lil Meats to his first rodeo. He's 9 years old. He wasn't having it.
Yeah. Which I was honestly kind of shocked about. It was kind of like nonstop action, bunch of animals. I don't know. I was a little shocked by his initial response to the rodeo.
Look, I got some history with this fella. He's not the easiest event goer. It's typically one of those things where it's like you take him to an event and it's like if he's not feeling it, he's going to let you know.
That's fair.
But we were prepared.
Yeah.
Matt and Peaceful Glen came prepared. We hooked them up early with a pretzel. He wanted a sticker. I was like, here, you can have this sticker, even though it was $4. You know what I mean? It's like you got to build your case early on so that when he's not feeling it, you can be like, hey, man, like, what else do you want from me? Right?
That was babysitting 101 right there.
That's it. We got him the jumbo cotton candy. So both blue and pink. It wasn't like, hey, do you want blue or do you want pink? It was like, you know what? Let's get the expensive one with the blue and the pink mixed in. And then Glenn comes back. Glenn, what'd you bring him?
I brought him a gallon of lemonade with a whole lemon in the middle.
It was huge. And he couldn't
I've ever seen.
He couldn't stop going on and on about how big the lemon was.
No.
So the bottom line is, even though he tucked himself in his shirt for the first hour and a half of the rodeo,
He did.
this will forever be his first rodeo experience, right? He could not complain. He could not say, I want to leave, whatever, because we had built up so much goodwill in the form of rodeo treats that he just had to sit there and wear it.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job of it too. I think seemed to enjoy it a little bit by the end.
Yeah, he eventually was like, okay, no one's paying attention to me over here, in my t-shirt. So I'm going to just actually watch. And then, to his surprise, it was actually entertaining. Glenn, give us a rundown of what goes on at a rodeo, because I think a lot of people out east probably have no idea.
Yeah, it's geez, a rundown. It's basically like rancher's paradise. You got the cattle roping, the barrel racing on the horses, the bronco riding, the bucking broncos. You got the bull riding, which is just absolutely crazy. And yeah, it's just basically in a big old dirt circle.
Like, it's one of those things that you probably got to do at least once in your life.
Oh yeah.
The animals are beautiful, especially the broncos. Like, biggest horses you'll ever see, all kinds of different colors, and just very powerful animals. But my favorite part was the mutton busting.
Oh, can't forget about the mutton busting.
Can't forget about the mutton busting.
Little 5-year-old squirts hanging on for dear life on a sheep's back.
Yeah, they slap a helmet on these little Larrys, and then they put them on a sheep, and then they give the sheep a little pat in the butt. And then it's just, how long can they hold on before they fall off?
You gotta see it to believe it.
You really do. The best part, honestly, is after they fall off, like, the kids get up, they're amped, they're flexing on everybody, like 4 and 5-year-olds, like flexing and like dancing and, like egging on the crowd. And the sheep just goes to the other end of the arena and joins all the other sheep in like a little pack. And they're just kind of like standing there, and they're like, all right, we're just going to hang out over here now.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Great fascination. What we learned in event was that Glenn's mother is a rodeo alumni.
Mm-hmm. Barrel racing. She did it for years, won a whole bunch of trophies. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very proud to say that.
Not Glenn's first rodeo. I personally felt really safe going to my first rodeo with a rodeo vet like Glen.
Yeah, for all you out there, don't go to your first rodeo without a rodeo vet.
And I will say this, shout out to Holsey. Holsey, he made it seem like it was just going to be absolute chaos there. It was a little bit more tame than I thought it was going to be.
The expectations were high.
Yeah, the expectations were high. But anyway, Glenn also got some cuts in with Billy Martin at Slammers North. Shout out to Billy for taking the time. His swing was looking good. We're going to put a little video in right here so you can check it out, and then let us know in the comments if you think Glenn's swing's looking good or not.
Billy's a legend. Shout out to Billy. Absolute legend.
He cranked that machine up with the smash factor balls, and he had, he was trying to blow Glenn's doors off, but,
he did a few times,
but yeah, you adjusted.
Yeah.
Adjustable Glen. Adjustable Glen came out for the first time in a while.
He did. He really did.
So we want to take this time, because we only got a minute and a half left here, for the final piece of recap from Glenn's Denver trip. Manitou Springs.
Great little town.
So we go up to Garden of the Gods, beautiful sunny day, and then we dip into Manitou Springs just on a whim. It wasn't part of the plan. Glenn was like, let's go downtown. So we do. We find a place to park. We get out of the car. We start walking up the street. Glenn, what do we see?
We see a lovely woman walking an emu on a leash.
Almost two. Almost two? Yeah. Not bad. Not as big as I'll get.
Big old emu. Just walking down the street like nothing.
So we walk up to this lady and we say, hey, can we take a picture? I know this sounds a little weird that we want to take a picture of emu. And she's like, no, that doesn't sound weird at all. It's an emu on a leash. She knows.
It was not her first rodeo.
Yeah, it was not her first rodeo. Honestly, that's the best kind of attention-seeking behavior. All right.
Yeah.
She gets a pass. She gets a pass on attention-seeking behavior because it was an emu.
Absolutely.
We want to shout out,
by the way.
we want to shout out Sam's number 3. Not for the quality of the food. They got like the longest menu, and honestly, none of it was great. But
17-page menu, guys. 17 pages.
That's a lot of fingers, a lot of digits right there. Their waffle is just a pancake with like a waffle print on it, and I've never seen that before. Yeah.
They put a pancake in a waffle maker, closed the waffle maker, took it out, and served it.
It didn't even have like waffle shape.
No, it was a straight pancake.
So Sam's number 3, that's bad.
You know, we hate to rag and send negativity out there, but we just want to give you a heads up.
Look, it's a sight to behold. Same time next week, we'll be back. Peaceful Glen. Enjoy that sunshine.
See you next time.